Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another Geeks Who Drink Pub quiz here on Twitch. For those of you who have not been here for me, my name is Ken. I will be your Quizmaster this evening. It's good to see you all again. Welcome, welcome. And as always, when I get to host a pub quiz, I'm going to start with the ceremonial opening of the beer. So let's get that cracked open. Round number one, our first round tonight. The theme for round one tonight is S-Town. The theme for round one is S-Town, which some of you probably guessed just means that all your answers in round number one are cities that start with the letter S. Simple as that. All your answers start with the letter S. They're all cities. Good luck in our first round. Here is question number one. Question number one in round number one. Here we go. Finished in 1973, the Transbay Tube is an underwater rail tunnel connecting Oakland to what city? I'd like to know what body parts you call the Transbay Tube. I'll leave that to myself. That's a secret I won't tell. Question number two in round one. Again, the theme is S-Town. All your answers, cities that start with the letter S. You just write S's all the way down. It'll help you out. Here's question number two. If you start a road trip with Duncan in Boston and head west on I-90, 3,000 miles later, you'll end up in what Starbucks city? As somebody who lives in a place without Dunkins, I am actually missing Duncan. Every once in a while, I miss Duncan. Z-Ram, absolutely. You can absolutely shout out the answers in chat if you want. I do not mind. No one will mind. And if you are playing along and don't want to see the answers in chat, remember you can minimize chat. There's a pop out and minimize button there for you, or you can just hide it if you're on mobile. But feel free. If you want to write them down and keep score yourself, you are welcome to. If you'd like to shout them out, you are welcome to. Face text, I mean, you're sort of not wrong. You're just a little ways off. Question number three. Question number three in this round on S cities. John the Baptist sounds way better in Spanish. Hence, what name for Puerto Rico's capital? Kelly, we'll look into the sync thing. You might want to try and refresh the stream, but let us know if anyone else is experiencing a desync issue, because we can look into it. But if it's just locally, then Casey ! Score sheet in the chat. Thank you, Micah. All right, question number four. All your answers round one, cities that start with the letter S. Good luck. Here is round one, question number four. Jorn Utzon won a Pritzker Architecture Prize for designing all those pointy shells in the famed Opera House of what world city? The only pronunciation note I was given on that was Swedish Chef. No one will judge you. So we had a couple people. We've got some sync and then some desync. That could be a Twitch issue then. Honestly, it could be Twitch. So a refresh is an option, but we apologize if it's a little out of sync, and we'll do the best we can to get it ironed out. Question number five. Let's keep rolling in round one. Here is round one, question number five. All your answers S cities. Here's question five. You can find Samsung's main HQ in the heart of Greater Gangnam area in what Asian capital? Brendan Weitzman has never been so excited for a question. That definitely knows the answer to. Great Mapes, San Antonian, quizzing by yourself at a hotel in Asheville. You know what? That sounds nice. That sounds nice. It sounds like you don't have to put up with anybody else. And right now, I think most of us could deal with, you know, an isolated hotel room where we don't have to interact with another human being. So we appreciate that you've chosen to interact with us. All right, question number 6. In round number 1, all your answers, cities that begin with the letter S. Here is round 1, question number 6. Americans got Dr. Pepper and puffed wheat cereal at the 1904 World's Fair in what Provel snackin' city? I have strong opinions about Provel and this city's food, but I will save them for the answer so I don't spoil anything. I have opinions. All right, question number 7. A couple more to go in this round, and then a bonus question for a special prize. Question number 7. Volleyball was developed in Holyoke, Mass. 4 years and 10 miles away from basketball's invention in what on-theme town? Where's everybody playing from? I've seen some Austin, I've seen some Seattle in the chat. Where are y'all playing from today? Alyssa, you're not wrong. I didn't say my opinions were all negative. I said I have opinions. Utah, Austin, North Carolina, Austin, Texas representing. Los Angeles, Portland. Be safe, Portland. Albuquerque, Las Vegas, Fort Collins, Denver, Iowa. I like that combination. All right, we got folks from all over the place. Well, welcome in. Lake Charles represent. I like it. Simsbury, Connecticut. I like it. Ooh, we got a Birmingham, Alabama in the chat. I like it. All right, question number 8. Last question this round that's worth points for you. Well, points for you. Here's question number 8. 6 U.S. state capitals start with S, but only one of those has hosted an Olympics. Who dat? The only state capital starts with the letter S and has hosted the Olympics. Oh, Lindsay. I'm gonna say Austin, then remembered I live in Fort Worth now. I'm sorry. I know how you feel about that. Hey, Kent, Washington. There we go. I saw a couple Grand Rapids, Michigans as well. I was born in Grand Rapids, Michigan. My grandparents still live there. That is yeah, Taylor is raging because Taylor forgot that I am in fact a native Michigander. All right, we're gonna move on to our bonus question. As it has been all along, our bonus questions here on the Twitch quiz are sponsored by Conundrum Box. They make play-at-home escape rooms that you can order and they'll mail right to you. Exclamation point box in the chat will get you a link. Any purchases you make there support Geeks Who Drink, so we do appreciate that. Here's how our bonus question works. We're gonna ask you a question. You're gonna type exclamation point followed by the correct answer. If you do that, you'll be entered and we'll raffle away one of these boxes to a lucky winner after. You have all the way until the end of the round to get that in there, so you have plenty of time. Here is your bonus question again, exclamation point, and the correct answer will get you entered. Here is your question. Sweden's Parliament House eats up about half of the Helgeandsholmen, one of the 14 islands that make up what city? And you know what? You don't have to worry about how you spell these, except obviously they need to have an S at the beginning. That should be clear. Here's question number 1. Your answers. Finished in 1973, the Transbay Tube is an underwater rail tunnel connecting Oakland to San Francisco. Number 2. If you start a road trip at a Dunkin' in Boston and head west on I-90 3,000 miles later, you'll end up in my home city, Seattle, Washington. Believe it or not, the sun you see coming through is Seattle sunlight. Question number 3. John the Baptist sounds way better in Spanish. Hence, what name for Puerto Rico's capital? That would be San Juan. Number 4. Jorn Utzon won a Pritzker Architecture Prize for designing all those pointy shells in the famed Opera House. And what world city? That city would be Sydney. Number 5. You can find the Samsung's main HQ in the heart of Greater Gangnam area in what Asian capital? That would be Seoul. Another place that I have lived. Number 6. Americans got Dr. Pepper and puffed wheat cereal at the 1904 World's Fair in St. Louis. Provel cheese, the main ingredient of the world's worst pizza. If you like St. Louis pizza, there is something wrong with you. Question number 7. Volleyball was developed in Holyoke, Mass. 4 years and 10 miles away from basketball's invention in what on-theme town? It would be Springfield. And number 8, your last question in the round, aside from the bonus question. 6 U.S. state capitals start with an S. Only one is host to the Olympics. Who dat? We were looking for Salt Lake City, which we actually said in chat moments before. Whoops. All right, bonus question time. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see who wins our first conundrum box of the night. Oh. Look, all I'm saying is St. Louis pizza is terrible. Not that any other pizzas are better or worse, just that St. Louis pizza particularly is terrible. And the city with such luminous food as toasted ravioli, the fact that their pizza is just like processed cheese on a cracker is pretty terrible. Sweden's Parliament House eats up about half of the Helgeandsholmen, one of the 14 islands that make up the city of Stockholm. I'll let the round speak for itself, so to speak. Good luck. Good luck.
Fuck you and your motherfucking mama. We gonna kill all you motherfuckers. Now when I came out, I told you it was just about Biggie. Then everybody had to open their mouth with a motherfucker opinion. Well, this how we gonna do this. Fuck Mobb Deep, fuck Biggie, fuck Bad Boy as a staff, record label, and as a motherfucking crew. And if you wanna be down with Bad Boy, then fuck you too.
Don't think it's in the past. These kind of wounds, they last and they last now. Did you think it all through? All these things will catch up to you, and time can heal, but this won't. So if you're coming my way, just don't.
Wasn't like you only talk to him and you know it. Don't act like you don't know it. All of these things people told me keep messing with my head. Should've picked honesty, then you may not have thought it.
Hey yo, doctor, here's another proper track, and it's fat. Watch the sniper, time to pay the piper. And let that real shit provoke. See, you don't wanna be low, then you'll get smoked. And I hope that your fans understand when you talk about spraying me. The same records that you're making is paying me. Motherfuck Dre, motherfuck Snoop, motherfuck Death Row.
I heard that you were talking shit and you didn't think that I would hear it. People hear you talking like that, getting everybody fired up. So I'm ready to attack, gonna lead the pack, gonna get a touchdown, gonna take you out. That's right, put your pom-poms down, getting everybody fired up.
When I went up to Saratoga and your horse naturally won, then you flew your Learjet up to Nova Scotia to see the total eclipse of the sun.
Fuck you and your motherfucking mama. We gon' kill all you motherfuckers. Now when I came out, I told you it was just about Biggie. Then everybody had to open their mouth with a motherfucker opinion. Well, this how we gonna do this. Fuck Mob D, fuck Biggie, fuck Bad Boy as a staff, record label, and as a motherfucking crew. And if you wanna be down with Bad Boy, then fuck you too.
Don't think it's in the past. These kind of wounds, they last and they last. Now did you think it all through? All these things will catch up to you, and time can heal, but this won't. So if you're coming my way, just don't.
It wasn't like you only talk to him and you know it. Don't act like you don't know it. All of these things people told me keep messing with my head. Should've picked honesty, then you may not have thought it.
Hey yo, doctor, here's another proper track and it's fat. Watch the sniper, time to pay the piper. And let that real shit provoke. See, you don't wanna be low, then you'll get smoked. And I hope that your fans understand when you talk about spraying me. The same records that you're making is paying me. Motherfuck Dre, motherfuck Snoop, motherfuck Death Row.
I heard that you were talking shit and you didn't think that I would hear it. People hear you talking like that, getting everybody fired up. So I'm ready to attack, gonna lead the pack, gonna get a touchdown, gonna take you out. That's right, put your pom-poms down, getting everybody fired up.
When I went up to Saratoga and your horse naturally won, then you flew your Learjet up to Nova Scotia to see the total eclipse of the sun.
Let's see those round 2 answers.
Fuck you and your motherfucking mama. We gon' kill all you motherfuckers. Now when I came out, I told you it was just about Biggie. Then everybody had to open their mouth with a motherfucker opinion. Well, this how we gonna do this. Fuck Mob D, fuck Biggie, fuck Bad Boy.
Don't think it's in the past. These kind of wounds, they last and they last. Now did you think it all through? All these things will catch up to you, and time can heal, but this
He doesn't like you only talk to him and you know it. Don't act like you don't know it. All of these things people told me keep messing with my head.
Hey yo, doctor, here's another proper track and it's fat. Watch the sniper, time to pay the piper. And let that real shit provoke. See, you don't wanna be low, then you'll get smoked. And I hope that your fans understand when you talk about.
I heard that you were talking shit and you didn't think that I would hear it. People hear you talking like that, getting everybody fired up. So I'm ready to attack, gonna lead the pack, gonna get a touchdown, gonna take you out.
All right. We're going to get on to round number 3 in a moment. Wanted to give a shout out to LA Genie. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, and thank you to everybody who's subscribed or donated today. And a little reminder, if you have Amazon Prime, Twitch gives you a free monthly subscription, and we'd really like it if you'd redistribute some of Jeff Bezos's wealth into our pockets by using your Twitch Prime subs here. It's free money for us. Take advantage of it. All right, round 3, let's go. The theme for round 3 is 2 dope queens. It's a 50-50 round on, yeah, you guessed it, some pretty dope queens. Let's get at it. Question number 1. First question in the round. In a standard deck, who's holding a pokey-looking scepter? The Queen of Diamonds or the Queen of Spades? It's cool. Question number 2. They don't need more time with that. Question number 2. No, wrong way. Wrong way. Question number 2. Oh, Taken, don't worry. It wasn't supposed to go that fast. Here is question number 2. And I'll reread question number 1 for you as well. Whose resume includes a Grammy and a Super Bowl halftime show? Queen Latifah or Queens of the Stone Age? And question number 1 again, just in case you need it. Number 1 again. In a standard deck, who's holding a pokey-looking scepter? The Queen of Diamonds or the Queen of Spades? That was question 1. Question 2 is the one you see on screen. Our apologies for the fast forward there. Micah, you're not wrong. That is literally the first time anyone said the quiz is too fast. Actually, well, no, I remember a couple times. I might be conflating my regular life with the quiz, though. Question number 3. In the round 2 dope queens, here's question number 3. Which one's right next to the Licking River? Would that be Cincinnati or Queens, New York? Right next to the Licking River. Tech Jax, I like it. It's not nice things. It can't have nice things, just we can't have things. Because of Taylor, we can't have things. No, we can't quit. It's all Taylor's fault, if you didn't know. It's all Taylor's fault. And she won't get on mic to defend herself, which is the best part. Question number 4. In this round 2 dope queens, here is question number 4. Who spent part of his teens working as a towel boy in a Dominican brothel? Steve McQueen, the American actor, or Steve McQueen, the British director? Somebody's been reading my dream journal. Just put Steve McQueen and you can't be wrong. No, that's not how this works. Semicolons, that's not how this works. Put actor or director. I mean, I can't tell you how to live your life. Do whatever the fuck you want, but still. Question number 5. All right, let's keep going. The theme, 2 dope queens. Here is question number 5. Jodie Turner-Smith put the Queen in what racially charged 2019 drama? AJ and the Queen or Queen and Slim? Secret West, I literally can't tell you what to do. That's the beauty of Twitch Quiz. All we can do is time you out. And you do have to earn that. Ask Brendan about it. Question number 6. Round 3, question number 6 in this round, 2 dope queens. Here's question number 6. Which big-ass ocean liner was christened first? The Queen Elizabeth II or the Queen Mary? In which round do we include the American Pie question this week? You're just going to have to wait and find out. You're going to have to wait and find out, Vanillish. You missed it already. Round 1. Thank you, Radio Penguins, for the Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate it. Thanks for redistributing those Bezos bucks. Question number 7. In this round, here's round 3, question 7. Which drag queen gave us the comedy tour, Not Today, Satan? Is that Bianca Del Rio or Jinx Monsoon? Taylor is very excited about this question. Thank you, I am the Bean, also with the Twitch Prime sub. Cheers. I'm gonna take a drink every time we see one of those come in. I'm very quickly gonna need another beer too, I realize. Question number 8, last question this round. There is a bonus question here as well at the end of this round, so be ready for a chance to win another conundrum box. Here is question number 8. If you ever call me sister again, I'll have you strangled in your sleep. Am I quoting Cersei from Game of Thrones or Elsa from Frozen? All right. We're going to move on to our bonus question. Just like last time, this is for a conundrum box from our friends over at the Conundrum Box. They make play-at-home escape rooms. Exclamation point box in the chat if you want to learn more or purchase a box for yourself. Here's how this works. First, well, not first. Answer this question, exclamation point, and the correct answer in the chat. You'll be entered to win one of these. We'll raffle it away at the end of the answers to this round. Good luck. Here is your bonus question in the round, 2 dope queens. Carly Lloyd and Ashley Woodfolk are 2 dope graduates of what school that was founded as Queens College in New Brunswick, New Jersey? Here we go, round 3 answers. Let's see how you did. They're all 50-50s. It's time to take a guess if you don't know. Here is your answers to round number 3. In a standard deck, who's holding a pokey-looking scepter? That would be the Queen of Spades. Number 2. Whose resume includes a Grammy and a Super Bowl halftime show? That's Queen Latifah. Number 3. The one that's right next to the Licking River, that would be Cincinnati, whose chili you all seem to have a strong aversion to. Question number 4. Who spent his teens working as a towel boy in a Dominican brothel? That would be Steve McQueen, the American actor. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. Question number 5. Jodie Turner-Smith put the Queen in what racially charged 2019 drama? That would be Queen and Slim. Number 6. The big-ass ocean liner that was christened first, that was the Queen Mary. This whole thing really hit home when they canceled Haunted Queen Mary. I don't know how to feel about it. Question number 7. The drag queen that gave us the comedy tour, Not Today, Satan. That'd be Bianca Del Rio.
Not today, Satan. Not today.
Thank you. And finally, question number 8. If you ever call me sister again, I'll have you strangled in your sleep. That is a quote from the director's cut of Frozen. No, it's a Game of Thrones quote. Come on, let's be real. But also, I would watch that version of Frozen. That sounds great. It would be an improvement. It would be an improvement. All right, bonus question. Here we go. Who's winning the conundrum box? Again, the question. Carly Lloyd and Ashley Woodfolk are both graduates of what school that was founded as Queens College in New Brunswick, New Jersey. That would be the University of Rutgers. Well, Rutgers University. Let's do it. Round number 4. Let's keep this party train rolling. The theme for round 4 is Welcome to Night Vale. I'm sure you're starting to find the theme. This is a round chock full of tips for hosting your dream Gothic wedding. Yeah, Gothic wedding tips, courtesy of Geeks Who Drink Pub Quizzes. Good luck. Here's question number 1. When picking your spooky venue, look for castles like the 9th century home of the Bohemian kings in what Czech capital? Again, this whole round is, well, it's a round full of tips to hosting your perfect Gothic wedding. We are apparently a reservoir of Gothic wedding knowledge here at Geeks Who Drink. We probably look like it too. Yes, other Eric, it's just the tips. You have to actually do the rest of the work. Question number 2. The theme, Welcome to Night Vale. Here's question number 2. Make sure the chandeliers are more securely attached than those in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, or in what board game turned 1985 movie? Can confirm semicolons. This is a movie that has aged basically not at all. I would say well, but it just doesn't feel like it's aged much at all. Question number 3. Since I think you got that one already, here is your third question. For the bouquet, opt for a deep purple variety of calla lilies, one of the flowers eroticized by what New Mexico painter? Taylor's out here feeding alternate pronunciations into my ears as I go. One of my few bucket list items is to be eroticized by a New Mexico painter. I believe there's 2 Erics in chat that could help me with that. If you do need to go back for any reason, there is a Twitch. There's a video section on our channel, and that updates literally by the moment. So you can basically jump into that video and see anything that we've done up until this point. So that is your best way to do it. Here's question number 4. In a round of Gothic wedding tips, here's round 4, question 4. Apply your color palette to the drink menu by serving black martinis, red wine, and what creamy vodka drink favored by Jeff Lebowski? Trogdor fans, I feel like anytime they give me a platform, I'm going to probably share too much about myself. And well, I'll keep it classy-ish. You can allow that one. All right, question number 5. Let's go. Question number 5. Come champagne time, drop into each glass a dark, sweet fruit to symbolize the impending death of what TCL-owned mobile brand? Brendan, the answer to the number of hot dogs I hoovered on the 4th of July this year was a lot less than previous years. I believe it was 2. The hot dog party was canceled this year, unfortunately. That I'm just gonna leave that as the sum total of my explanation, and everyone else can figure it out. Question number 6 in round 4. Show infinite jest and most excellent fancy with jewelry featuring what prop that Hamlet chats with in Act 5, Scene 1. All right, we got 2 more questions to go in this round with tips for hosting your dream Gothic wedding. Here is question number 7. Go sleeveless to show off your tats, whether permanent or made with the dye of what tree, also called the mignonette. All right, we got 1 more question to go in this round. We also do have a bonus question, so don't worry, I have another chance to win a conundrum box. Here's question number 8, though, first. Check that your band's repertoire includes Bauhaus, Joy Division, and what Kiss Them For Me group, whose lead singer was born Susan Ballion. No, Brendan, that sounds disgusting. Do not want Twinkie and Cheese Whiz combined in any way, shape, or form. I had previously said that St. Louis pizza was the worst thing I've ever eaten. I've changed my mind. That would be worse. That truly would be worse. And that's also an exaggeration. St. Louis pizza is an abomination, but it's nowhere near the worst thing I've ever eaten. I'd like to know what chat thinks the worst thing I've ever eaten was. Correct answers only. Correct answers only. All right, see, the Great Gabo hot take, Cheese Whiz. I mean, pizza with Cheese Whiz on it would be better than Emo's. Yeah, you're right. Since when is eating ass a bad thing? Y'all need to check yourself. All right, bonus question time. Let's go. Conundrum box time, correct answer, exclamation point, and the correct answer will get you entered in to win a conundrum box. Let's go. Here is your question. Let's roll back to engagement ring time. Instead of diamond, look for what black O material that comes from volcanic glass. Let's get the answers to round number 4. Round 4. We're in round 4. That's where we are in the quiz. When picking your spooky venue, look for castles like the 9th century home of the Bohemian kings in the Czech capital of Prague. Number 2, make sure the chandeliers are more securely attached than those in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows or in the 1985 film Clue. Solid movie. Solid movie. Question number 3, for the bouquet, opt for a deep purple variety of calla lilies. Eroticized by Georgia O'Keeffe. If we say a flower and eroticized, the answer is basically always Georgia O'Keeffe. Question number 4. Apply your color palette to the drink menu by serving black martinis, red wine, and what creamy vodka drink favored by Lebowski. That would be a White Russian or a Caucasian, if that's how you'd prefer. Number 5. Come champagne time, drop into each glass sweet dark fruit to symbolize the impending death of what mobile brand that would be. Blackberry, Number 6, show infinite jest and most excellent fancy with jewelry featuring what prop that Hamlet chats with in Act 5, Scene 1. That'd be a skull. Number 7, go sleeveless to show off your tats, whether permanent or made from henna. That's actually what henna means. Question number 8, check your band's repertoire includes Bauhaus, Joy Division, and songs from what Kiss Them For Me group. That would be Susie and the Banshees. All right. Your bonus question, once again, rolling back to engagement ring time. You're looking for what black O material that comes from volcanic glass instead of diamond. That would be obsidian. I'm done teasing. Round number 5 is here. It is a visual round. Cheers, my friends, and good luck in round number 5. everybody. Let's keep this quiz train rolling. It's time for round number 6. Round 6 has a theme like the rest of them. How did this get made? Which is a theme around incompetent mobsters. Yes, how did this get made around about incompetent mobsters? Round 5, question number 2 was Blade. Here's question number 1 in round number 6. It's not how she got her surname, but Colombian godmother Griselda Blanco spent decades in prison for trafficking what drug? This round inspired me, well, this question inspired me to Google the name of the villain from Banjo-Kazooie, because I was like, I think it's Griselda. No, it's Gruntilda. But Gruntilda's quite the name. And if you haven't played Banjo-Kazooie, well, then that piece of knowledge will be totally wasted on you, and that's okay. But I miss Gruntilda. And villains with names like Gruntilda. Those were simpler times. Optimus, let's just say if you put kick-ass, you're fine. How about that? Let's not get into the nitty-gritty on that one. Question number 2. Question number 2. Al Capone's tax evasion rap came out of his dealings in dog racing, which had just been streamlined by the invention of what mechanical animal? The music has a Banjo-Kazooie Gruntilda's Lair kind of vibe. You know what? If I were a musician, that would be the highest compliment you could pay. Oh yeah, this is definitely where the points don't matter. Great Gabbo. I mean, no one's keeping score except you. What if you put Taint Girl? No. That you probably would find at a different video store. Or you'd find it at a really cool video store alongside Tank Girl, but that's neither here nor there. Question number 3, again, the theme for round 6. How did this get made? It's a round on incompetent mobsters. Here's question number 3. American gangster Frank Lucas got 55 years hacked off his sentence by agreeing to snitch as a CI, or criminal what? The best part about Twitch Quiz is, in fact, that everybody wins, because the points don't matter. All right, question number 4 in this round on incompetent mobsters. Here is round 6, question number 4. Spoiler, it didn't work. John Dillinger famously tried to get rid of his fingerprints by dousing them with what diatomic stomach acid? Now's a good time to remind everybody that the erogenous zone email still works. Or just email editorial@geekswhodrink.com and they will happily spend some of their day arguing with you over the internet, which I think is a win for everybody involved. All right, question number 5 in this round on incompetent mobsters. Here's round 6, number 5. Or an even more painful way to remove them. Yakuza members cut off sections of their fingers for major infractions, and it's customary to start with which least used one? I'm waiting for somebody to be like, well, actually, this one's less used. I don't believe we have a source for least used, but you know what? That's not the one you want to get hung up on. If you wanted to argue people you'd get on Twitter, well, people, you might need to put people in quotes given the frequency of bots on Twitter, but You will get to argue with human approximates. All right, question number 6 in this round on incompetent mobsters. Bugsy Siegel was whacked only a few months after he finally started turning a profit on what pink all over Vegas casino. Lady Thunderfunk, this is a round on mobsters. Everybody's getting murdered. Everybody's getting murdered. All right, question number 7. 2 more to go in this round on incompetent mobsters. Here is round number 7. Rocking a 14% on Rotten Tomatoes. Jane Austen's Mafia was a lame 1998 spoof movie starring what smarmy comedian from SNL and Jerry Maguire? Eric's been trying to make this getting whacked off joke work all day. It's the hill he's chosen to die on. Thanks, the Jewish Viking. All right, question number 8. 2 to go. Nobody shot me were among the last words of Frank Tight Lips Gusenberg, one of the 7 mobsters gunned down by Capone's gang on what minor holiday? I feel like somebody's going to be offended by us calling that a minor holiday, but it is. Is that a Hamilton reference, Chaz? Are you making Hamilton references in chat now? I mean, I'm here for it. Please drop any Hamilton references you can, but all right, we have another bonus question for you. I know Vanillish is desperately hoping to win this one. What I can tell you is, well, your odds are no better this time than the last time. Exclamation point and the correct answer in the chat to be entered to win a conundrum box. Good luck. Here we go. Here is your bonus question this round on incompetent mobsters. On Animaniacs, the Good Feathers were a wise guy trio of what disliked animal that even kinda sounds like Paisan? The answers to round number 6 on this round of incompetent mobsters. Number 1, it's not how she got her surname, but Colombian godmother Griselda Blanco spent decades in prison for trafficking cocaine. Number 2, Al Capone's tax evasion rap came out of his dealings in dog racing, which had recently been streamlined by the invention of the mechanical rabbit. Number 3, American gangster Frank Lucas got 55 years off his sentence by agreeing to snitch as a CI. That would be a criminal informant. Number 4, it didn't work. John Dillinger famously tried to get rid of his fingerprints by dousing them in hydrochloric acid. Number 5, an even more painful way to remove them. Yakuza members cut off sections of their fingers for major infractions, customarily starting with the pinky. And number 6, Bugsy Siegel was whacked only a few months after he finally started turning a profit on the Flamingo Casino. Eric's in my head. I can't do it. Question number 7. I lost the game. Rocking a 14% on Rotten Tomatoes, Jane Austen's Mafia was a lame 1998 spoof movie starring comedian Jay Moore. And number 8, Nobody shot me were among the last words of Frank Tight-Lips Gusenberg, one of 7 mobsters gunned down on Valentine's Day. An event I only know anything about because of the movie Some Like It Hot. That's basically everything I know about the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. All right, Conundrum Box. Let's go. Let's see our answer again on Animaniacs. The Good Feathers were a wise guy trio of what disliked animal? They were pigeons. Good luck in round number 7. I hope you enjoy it.
I know. I sound amazing.
Smelly cat, smelly cat.
Hey, we're the monks.
Backstory, please.
Valencian monks all take a vow of singing.
Oh, bravo.
Kill me.
Come in if you are weary, there's food if you would dine, for 31 varieties of sacramental wine, and we're the monks. Hey, hey, we're the monks.
Bum, ba-dum, bum.
Who else has such robust good looks in such a large amount? I'm handsome and I'm talented and love your Bangkok.
Soul. And it don't mean that you got no rhythm if you don't like rock and roll. But if you taste like mine, you like cider, not wine, and your very favorite thing to do
Let's get a pretty girl dancing to jug band music.
and a mess of mama's barbecue.
But when you touch me like this, and you hold me like that, I just have to admit that it's all coming back to me. It's all coming back, it's all coming back to me now. There were more.
How about we sing Kyle's Mom is a Stupid Bitch in D minor? I told you not to call my mom a bitch, Cartman. Kyle's mom's a bitch, she's a big fat bitch, she's the biggest bitch in the whole wide world. She's a stupid bitch, if there ever was a bitch, she's a bitch to all the boys and girls. Shut up, Cartman!
So that's where you come in. I'll start over. Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. I've got all night, Sheldon. Soft kitty.
Oh my God.
I know.
I sound amazing.
Smelly cat, smelly cat.
Food if you would dine, for 31 varieties of sacramental wine, and we're the monks. Hey, hey, we're the monks.
Bum, ba-dum, bum.
Such a large amount. I'm handsome and I'm talented and love your Bangkok.
dancing to jugs band music.
And I miss Mama's barbecue.
That it's all coming back to me. It's all coming back. It's all coming back to me now. There were moments.
Cosmo's a bitch, she's a big fat bitch, she's the biggest bitch in the whole wide world. She's a stupid bitch, if there ever was a bitch, she's a bitch to all the boys and girls. Shut up, Corbin!
Little ball of fur. I've got all night, Sheldon. Soft kitty.
Oh my God.
I know.
I sound amazing.
Smelly cat, smelly cat.
Food if you would dine for 31 varieties of sacramental wine, and we're the monks. Hey, hey, we're the monks.
Bum ba dum bum.
Such a large amount. I'm handsome and I'm talented and love your Bangkok.
Girls do what we like. Oh, we're taking over tonight. We're queens of the day. Rock and roll. But if you taste like mine, you like cider, not wine, and your very favorite thing to do.
Let's get a pretty girl dancing to jugs band music.
And I miss Mama's barbecue.
With me, that it's all coming back to me. It's all coming back. It's all coming back to me now. There were moments.
Cosmo's a bitch, she's a big fat bitch, she's the biggest bitch in the whole wide world. She's a stupid bitch, if there ever was a bitch, she's a bitch to all the boys and girls. Shut up, Corbin!
Little ball of fur. I've got all night, Sheldon. Soft kitty.
All right. I feel like we're definitely beyond the point where we can just say there's a Glee curse, right? that show is cursed. I don't know what our next proof is gonna be, but Jesus Christ, that show. Round 8, 1 round to go. The theme for round 8 is stuff you should know, which is, in fact, just random knowledge. Some questions worth multiple points. Good luck in round number 8, our final round tonight. Here is question number 1. Round 8, question number 1. Appearing in Detective Comics issue 29, mad scientist Dr. Death was the first true supervillain to battle what caped crusader? Oh, I'm aware it's only 7:30. We're just trying to keep the pace nice and brisk for you all on this Tuesday night. Also, that just means I have 30 minutes to do round 8 and round 8 alone. I hope you're ready. Hot take after every single question. I don't have that many hot takes. I'm pretty damn vanilla if you hadn't noticed. Question number 2. In this round 8 random knowledge, question number 2. For 2 points, 2 answers on this line. The Ted was a nickname for what MLB team's bygone Turner Field? And for your second point, talks have been stalled for years over Abkhazia and Ossetia's breakaway from what ex-Soviet nation? Just go with 3 minutes of awkward silence between each question. Just. We're not going to move the question on. I'm just going to stare. I'm going to stare longingly at you. Quietly. For several minutes. That was nice. That was nice. All right, question number 3. Question number 3. Let's go. Hey, guess what? We still do anagrams. Here's round 8, question number 3. The Two Dead Girls was the first serial installment of what Stephen King prison tale that anagrams to Theremin Glee. Anagrams to Theremin Glee. And in case I saw somebody ask about it, I got you with question 2. Don't worry, we won't put it back up, but I'll read you question 2 again, just because we memed on you. Question 2, 2 points. The Ted was the nickname for what MLB team's bygone Turner Field, what baseball team played at Turner Field. For the second part, where is Abkhazia and Ossetia? They're an ex-Soviet nation. Where are they? Turns out Stephen King, kind of the king of prison tales. Jenny Smith, we do 1 Twitch quiz a week, but we do have similar quizzes on Zoom. So exclamation point Zoom in the chat if you're looking for a fix on another night of the week. Question number 4 in round number 8. Here's question number 4. It's worth 3 points, 3 answers on this line. Researchers found that bees went into extra energetic dance routines after getting dosed with what drug? Also, on question number 3, Cologne is the largest city on what river that runs from Switzerland to the North Sea? And your last point for number 4, Indiana Jones's Temple of Doom mission was retrieving 5 Sankara. What? Bear the Board New, I appreciate the pronunciation correction, but yeah, sometimes I practice those and they just come out real weird, and well, you have to forgive me for that. The fact that you can correct my pronunciation though means you probably know the correct answer, so good for you. Question number 5 in this round. Here is round 8, question number 5. Before they prudishly chopped off a letter in 2017, the WTF was the governing body for what Olympic combat sport? Well, Guile's theme is a banger, semicolon, so you rock out all you want. You even have banger remotes. Where's my banger remotes for Guile's theme? Let's go. I appreciate your forgiveness, Burr. I appreciate your forgiveness. There's the bangers. Let's go. Bangers in chat. All right, question number 6 is another multi-pointer. Get ready. Here is round 8, question number 6. For 3 points, I'll name 2 fake doctors. You name the television show. So I'm giving the names of 2 fake doctors. You're naming the TV show that they're featured on. Your first 2 doctors are Mindy Lahiri and Danny Castellano. Your second pair of doctors is Julius Hibbert and Nick Riviera. And your last pair is Perry Cox and Christopher Turk. So again, both of those fictional doctors are on a television show. You're naming the television show for a point each. Good luck. Yeah, I'll take Nick Riviera quotes in chat if you've got them. I'll take all of them. Bring them. Let's go. Yeah, the great Gabbo. We know that there's a low-hanging Dr. Phil joke there somewhere. We're gonna let you make it instead of us. All right, we got 2 more questions in round number 8 to go. Question number 7 is worth 1 point. 1 more point on this question. Here it is. Here is question 7. In his memoir, Get in the Van, Henry Rollins details the hardcore history of what piratey sounding LA punk band. Henry Rollins would have a memoir called Get in the Van. I've never been so, like, never so clearly been able to associate a human being with a phrase. Be like, I could absolutely see Henry Rollins saying the words "get in the van." Yeah, that checks out. That checks out. Would it offend you to know that the only thing I know about Henry Rollins truly is that terrible spoken word song that he did that was popular circa like 2002? That is quite literally the only Henry Rollins thing I know. Someone will be mad at me, but that is the only reference point I have for Henry Rollins. All right, 1 more question in round. Well, 2 more, but one's a bonus question. Doesn't count for points at least. Question number 8. It's worth 4 points. You tell me, am I talking about the Yosemite National Park or the NHL's Nashville Predators? Each of these is a factoid. It's true about Yosemite National Park or the Nashville Predators. Good luck. Here's your facts. Your first one. Standouts include McGurk Meadow and Hetch Hetchy. Is that Yosemite National Park or the Nashville Predators? Your second one. First charged admission fees in 1998. Your third. Prominently featured in Star Trek V: The Final Frontier. And lastly, Yosemite National Park or the Nashville Predators, known for a weird seasonal catfish chucking ritual. So again, the only thing you should write is Yosemite or Predators. How about that? Yosemite or Predators. They're all 50-50s. Each of these facts is true about exactly one of those. Both is not an option on any. Give us which of those 2 the fact is true about. All right, as we said, we do have 1 more question in round 8. 1 more question in round 8, and that is a bonus question. We have 1 more conundrum box to give away tonight. I know that you're all rooting for Vanillish. Well, I mean, like 3 of you are rooting for Vanillish, and the rest of us are hoping that Vanillish loses again because that just makes the joke better. Here's your bonus question, exclamation point, and the correct answer in chat will enter you to win a free conundrum box. Your question: a new challenger in the legions of podcasts about The Bachelor is 2 black girls, 1 what kind of flower? Every now and then I just see exclamation point cup fly by on the screen, and I appreciate your commitment to the bit. So again, exclamation point, the correct answer in chat is how you will enter. You get 1 entry. You don't need to enter it more than once, but get that in there. No spaces, spelled correctly, all of those things. Every now and then I get 1 incorrect answer that flies by, like somebody said pizza, and I'm like, I would watch that. I'd listen to that podcast. That podcast sounds great. 2 black girls, 1 pizza sounds like a great podcast. Like I'd watch basically any. I'd watch any or listen to watch. It's a podcast. You don't watch a podcast. What's fucking wrong with me? Anyway, I'd listen to any of this podcast. This podcast sounds phenomenal. You could basically fill in that blank with almost anything. I'm not gonna say anything, but almost anything. I'd probably listen. All right, let's go. No, it's not pizza. Here are your answers to round number 8. Number 1, appearing in Detective Comics issue 29. Mad scientist Dr. Death was the first true supervillain to fight Batman. Number 2, the Ted was the nickname for Turner Field. That is where the Atlanta Braves once played. And your second point for number 2. Talks have been stalled for years in Georgia, the Soviet nation of Georgia, not the state. Not the state. Number 3, Two Dead Girls was the first serial installment of what Stephen King prison tale that anagrams to Theremin Glee. That would be The Green Mile. Yes, there's more than one Stephen King prison tale, so you had to name the other one. The other one. Question number 4. Researchers found that bees went into extra energetic dance routines after getting dosed with cocaine, which, to be real, who or what doesn't get into an energetic dance routine after getting dosed with cocaine? Duh. Question number 2 for number 4. Cologne is the largest city on what river that runs from Switzerland to the North Sea? That would be the Rhine River. And your last one for number 4. Indiana Jones' Temple of Doom mission was recovering the Sankara stones. Are we sponsored by a cocaine now? If you know somebody over at Big Cocaine who'd like to sponsor a Twitch quiz, let us know. We'll take basically anything at this point. Question number 5. Before they previously chopped off a letter in 2017, the WTF was the governing body for what Olympic sport? That'd be Taekwondo. Number 6. 3 points. I'll name 2 TV doctors. You name the show. Mindy Lahiri and Danny Castellano are on The Mindy Project. Julius Hibbert and Nick Riviera are on The Simpsons. And Perry Cox and Christopher Turk, they are on Scrubs. Number 7, in his memoir, Get in the Van, Henry Rollins details the hardcore history of what piratey sounding LA punk band, that would be Black Flag. And number 8, Nashville Predators or Yosemite National Park, McGurk Meadow and Hetchley, those are associated with Yosemite National Park. First charge admission fees in 1998, that would be the Nashville Predators, the year they started. Prominently featured in Star Trek V, The Final Frontier, that would be Yosemite National Park. Again, the Predators started in 1998. And known for a weird seasonal catfish chucking ritual, that'd be the Nashville Predators. Wait, Lindsay, that song came out in 1994? It's still the only thing I know Henry Rollins for, but damn. I thought it came out later than that. Round 8 bonus question. Here we go. Who's going to win our final conundrum box of the night? Well, at the very least, they need to know that the answer to this question is that the podcast is called Two Black Girls, One Rose. Thank you, everybody, for coming to another Tuesday Twitch quiz. We do this every Tuesday night here on Twitch. We hope to see you next week. We also have a ton of Zoom offerings, including themed quizzes now, ! Zoom in the chat. So if you need a quiz fix other than this, they're there for you. We'd love to have you at those quizzes. Thank you so much, everybody who's here hanging out and chatting with us, everybody who subscribed, everybody who donated and cheered. We really appreciate you all. You're keeping us vital, I guess, sort of, or something. Anyway, cheers, my friends. Too many people contribute to the Geeks Who Drink quiz for me to name them here, so I'll let the credits do the talking. Have a wonderful night, everybody.